Okay everyone, it is literally just hit the time in which an Odyssey is released, and thanks to update 20, there is supposedly a new difficulty, Extreme Mode. In Extreme Mode, your monkey crew is now expendable. Once placed, each monkey tower is used up and can't be used again. Okay, so, Extreme Mode, how can we... Okay, make sure you plan ahead and take what you need with your new Extreme Mode. Remember, heroes will fight alongside you on each map. So heroes continue onwards. And I think this is just a different version of Odyssey. So like, it's essentially the same rewards, but you can now get regular Odysseys and Extreme Odysseys. So, Extreme Odyssey on hard mode might be a bit difficult depending on how much I'm allowed to take with me. So let's have a look. 8 seats, and I'm allowed to pick from all heroes. Okay, so they've updated this a little bit from the looks of things. Oh, 8 seats, but maximum of 20. Okay, so that doesn't make it too extreme, I suppose. Yeah, so if we get to choose 20 and with 8 possible different towers, that's not too bad. And it seems that the only thing we're not allowed is my favorite, which is the Ninja Monkey, which is a little bit mean, I admit, a little bit targeted, but nevertheless, I think this is also to show off their new hero, because the Ninja Monkey specializes in camo detection, popping, and the latest hero can give permanent camo detection for all of your monkeys. So, I think we will be pretty much picking him off the bat. So this is the new hero, Etienne, if you haven't seen. And we'll just get rid of all of this. Now, what do I want to start off with now that I don't have a Ninja Monkey? Maybe Dart Monkey? Dart Monkey's pretty good. I do have my monkey knowledge enabled for this because Extreme Mode, I would want to have all the benefits that I could possibly have. Actually, before we do that, I'm very stupid. I need to have a look at the difficulties. Okay, hard 1 to 80, that's fine. Hard double Moabs 1 to 90. That could be difficult, but it's on logs, so it's not too bad. Hard alternate balloons round 1 to 80. It's not horrible. Might take a couple tries. Bazaar is one of the most painful beginner maps. Supposedly beginner. Actually, no, it's not beginner, is it? It's like intermediate. This is one of the worst maps in existence to play on. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to be using so many of my resources on this map. And then Spice Islands, hard standard 1 to 85. That doesn't seem too bad at all. However, I will need a lot of boats or subs. So, I'm thinking I'm going to pour all my resources into beating this map. All the previous maps I need to work with minimal amounts if I can. Firing range I might have to do a little bit more work, but yes. For these two maps, minimal effort. This map, minimal effort. These two though, quite difficult. Okay, so that's with that in mind. So essentially, they increase the amount of seats you can have so you can pick a wider range of different towers. And they put limits on each of the individual towers, apparently, so you can only have 3 monkey aces for some reason. But, at the same time, you can now have 20 monkeys total. So obviously, for the extreme mode, they will give you a much higher amount of monkeys to take, and a much higher amount of monkeys to choose from, sorry. And obviously in the regular modes, since you can just reuse all the monkeys every single game, you get less seats and less max monkeys, just to bump up the added difficulty. So, I do think Archmage and Alchemist are always good. Banana Farm... I'm just thinking of Bazaar, because Bazaar is one of the worst maps in the history of the world. I definitely want a Monkey Ace. If I can get a Sky Shredder, that would be dope. I do want to have a Dart Monkey for almost every map. Maybe even a Tack Zone to follow up on that. And then we'll max out subs and boats just for the last map. Do I want anything else? Oh man, this is so difficult, but I love the idea behind it already. Maybe a couple cannons, just because he's going to have all the camo detection. You're going to be damage, you're going to be damage. Oh, but I won't get to use these guys ever again if I just have one of each. Same with the Sky Shredder. Ooh, okay, this is actually going to take some thought. No, I wanted to add 2 of those. Okay, so... Right, so what was the first one? Something... It was that... 4 circles. It was 4 circles. What can beat 4 circles with relative ease? Probably 2 Master... Probably 2 Dart Boys. Right? I think 2 Dart Boys could handle everything from 1 to 80. And then 1 to 90. I honestly believe 2 Dart Boys could potentially handle that too. So then... Okay, you know what? We're just going to dive straight into it. And see what it's like. Admittedly, I could lose this very quickly on. Or early on, rather. But I do believe that your hero will play a big part in this. And admittedly, I am choosing Etienne for the fact that he is new. But also because infinite camo detection is quite nice. So we'll place him right in the middle. Dead smack. And we'll place our first Dart Monkey. Now this is the scary part, is that once I place this guy, if I win this map, I can't get him back. So, let's go. Oh, okay, so essentially, Extreme Mode was added in with update 20 yesterday, I believe, but there hasn't been a new Odyssey since that update until today. So, we're going to see how well this goes and how well we can save our resources. Admittedly, considering 2 tower chimps is possible, and we're not going to 100, I do feel like most of the time I could just get away with Dart Monkey Tack Shooter. No, not Tack Shooter, maybe Thick Flames 54k, but that's expensive, man. Admittedly though, you can sell. So during the game itself, once you've placed it... Wait, does that... Hold on. We might have already found a flaw in this system. But essentially, on round 80, right when we're about to finish the wave and pop the last balloon, I'm going to try and sell as many things as possible and see if we get them back. Because essentially, I think it would be unfair if you placed a monkey accidentally, so you sell it to get it back, and then they take it away from you in the next game. So I'm going to try and sell on round 80 at the very last second all the things that we don't necessarily need, and see if we can get away with only having like 1 tower on Rave 80. I think that would be the biggest scam in the world, but it would also help Ninja Kiwi actually sort out their system. Like, I do imagine they have thought about this, but if they haven't, then Odyssey Extreme Mode might not be as extreme as we once thought. So just keep that in mind, and I guess we'll see what happens on round 80. Okay, Sharpshooter, we can now deal crit hits every few seconds. Get quick shots and very quick shots, because supposedly that is better than getting the top row. Alright, and now we're just saving up for a Crossbowmaster. Admittedly though, we don't have anything that can pop leads until then. What's the best way to pop leads without using an incredibly valuable resource? There doesn't appear to be one. I suppose I could use my Alchemist. It's not exactly necessary to win. The Wizard Monkey might be vital on the firing range. It's just difficult to plan it all out. But I suppose if I was to lose one of these monkeys, or one of these towers from my lineup, I'm thinking Bomb Shooter or Alchemist I'd be fine with. Alright, we're gonna have to decide quickly. Let's go Alchemist. So we'll use him to buff the Dart Monkey, and for some reason, I do believe it's still... Yeah. So Etienne at this point in time, for some reason, cannot be buffed by the Alchemist. I think it's just a glitch, but maybe if Ninja Kiwi intended it, I'm not sure. But either way, it allows us to put our lovely alchemist right next to our Dart Monkey without having to worry about Etienne stealing the buffs, because he doesn't actually attack himself, his drones attack. Okay, so we can pop leads now. It's all about the Moab potential though. Do we have the Moab in the bag, or will we have to restart already? Because essentially, you want to, for the extreme mode, you want to minimize the amount of towers that you use in order to save up for the harder levels like Bazaar. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you actually get through the level. So you really gotta check your priorities on that one. I suppose you can just use insta-monkeys. Like, I could easily flog this game by instantly putting down one of them, or any of those really, or even any of those, but still, that's not what this is about. This is about testing to see how well you can manage your resources. Alright, moment of truth. Can a buffed 4th tier take down a Moab? No, but maybe these drones can. Alright, easy enough. So, I do believe that means we have Crossbowmaster pretty much lined up fairly well. Now, can 4-0-0 and a 0-2-4 survive until I can get a 5th tier? I think they can. Now, what do we have to look forward to here? 63 is no problem with a Crossbowmaster, I know that for a fact. 78, that shouldn't be a problem for a Crossbowmaster. It's just getting the Crossbowmaster at this point. Once we get him though, we should be rolling in it. And then after that we can just spam Etienne's abilities in order to save our own butts. Oh, and I forgot to mention this during my update 20 video yesterday, but Etienne's entire map range camo detection also gives the same little symbol that the village does, and so as you can see my alchemist has camo detection, so does my Dart Monkey, although he would have had it anyway, but the buff wouldn't have appeared, and Etienne also has camo detection for himself. And that includes even if there was a monkey out of his range. So can I? Yeah, so if I put a monkey all the way up here, still has camo detection, all the way down here, still has camo, all the way over here, up here, camo detection. Okay, we'll bring in the squad just to handle this, and Crossbowmaster should be... there it is. Okay. If we can destroy Moab that quickly, I get a good feeling about Wave 80. And don't forget the Crossbowmaster's range. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? Almost all 4 circles. If he was where Etienne was, and he had a village buff as well, he probably could reach all 4 circles. That's a good point. I didn't pick village. I didn't pick village mainly because I have this guy. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm assuming it's Etienne. Etienne? It might even be like a weird pronounced T, like Eschian. I don't know. But yes, now we have gained his second ability to turn our perma camo detection, which is this little guy floating around the map. You can only see his shadow, but if you call him in, he becomes much more visible and then starts shooting rockets everywhere. However, in our test yesterday on how well it does against things like a DDT, didn't do any damage whatsoever, to be completely honest. So we're not going to rely on him for heavy duty damage, but the drones themselves, very nice. Suppose we'll throw on the stronger acid and the perishing potions as well, just a bit more Moab damage for us. Alright, this is essentially what we're going to be working with. If we can get perma brew by the end of this, which we probably can't, then that'll be all that we're buying. So maybe we'll just buff Etienne then. Also, I do not know what these targeting options mean. It is not explained in the info. Like, it doesn't say anywhere about new targeting option, conquer and divide, or divide and conquer at all. You just get it somewhere between levels 5 and 10. So, you know. It's interesting, because he gains divide and conquer, and then there's also one called defend, I think, or defender, defending drones. Don't know what that means either, but I assume different targeting priorities must mean there's some underlying mechanics between each individual drone and what they're attacking. Like, for example, the colors on them, maybe? Because this one's yellow, this one's green, and this one's blue. I presume that means something is different, or maybe it's just to... Wait, why are these two seem... Oh no, never mind. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure on the targeting mechanics for Etienne, but... You can change them if you want, you know? I don't really see much of a difference. But, see, and zone defense, that's it. So maybe zone defense... I have no idea. But we just unlocked it at level 11, so... Who knows? Who knows? What is up with these drones? They're getting all sorts of makeovers as he levels up. To be honest, it looks a little odd. Almost like the texture isn't fully done. Like, I'm sure it is meant to look like that with the two grey fans, I suppose, at the front, and then the beigey ones at the back. But, I don't know, just looks a little odd. Okay, well, so far, the Crossbowmaster is rightly kicking butt. I think we might just start spending a little bit of money on Etienne himself. Maybe not 8,000. Maybe after this round, it'll be a lot cheaper. I'd like that. But yeah, maybe we'll try and speed up his upgrades, because that's pretty much the only thing we can rely on after this. Okay, 5,000's okay, but I'd like it a little cheaper. That's right, I'm stingy. You gotta be stingy to make it in this game. Okay, 2,000, we're cool with that. Drones deal greatly increased damage. I do love the sound of that. I still don't know what zone defense is though. We'll just leave it on first for now, because at least we know what's going to be targeted for that. Putting it on anything else might make us lose a couple balloons, and then suddenly we're down a couple lives. That is not ideal. Okay. 6,000's decent, but after this round, we'll buy another one. We just need to maximize the $30,000 that we do have. Because if you just spam the upgrade, you'll get like 3. You'll get 2 or 3 upgrades in, and then it'll have taken all of your money, as if it had just said spend all your money for 1 level. Which is essentially true. Okay, but drones dealing increased damage is very appealing to me. I don't know why, I'm just really addicted to this song, so... I am addicted. I'm not a dick to this song. Nah, that's the weirdest thing I've ever said, but... Yeah, so I've just got this one on repeat for quite some time. And surprisingly, I haven't gotten bored of it yet. Another 3,000's pretty good. Etienne's range, drone popping power, and drone swarm cooldown all improved. That's a very lovely upgrade. Okay, it's not too bad. 12,000, stretching it. Come on, we can still maximize this. The round's really not over yet? Come on, I want this to be cheaper. 4 digits. Give me that. 4 digits. It's alright. Yeah, okay. Get that extra damage in. We're almost maxed out. This is the only time I would actually consider buying upgrades for your hero, is when you're on a budget in terms of using other towers. Because if you're not on a budget with other towers, just spam other towers. They're much better than upgrading one guy. But in this case is an exception to the rule. I do love the fact that towers are limited like this though. But we can't forget to sell towers at the end, just to see if it works. Just to see. Because if it does, then this is entirely easy and there's no difference from this and the regular mode. The regular Odyssey mode. Because you can just sell all your towers at the end and get them all back. Okay, we seem to be able to handle this wave quite well. What we're looking for is the 4th drone, because you can get 1 more, rather than just having 3 out. And then the squadron will summon another 4 or 5, I believe. Alright, so I think at the end of this round we purchase level 18, and then level 19 we'll purchase immediately, and then just roll with that. Oh, but admittedly level 20 is one of the best. This guy, as an ability that we saw earlier, the one that just flies around shooting rockets, he becomes permanent, and then his ability just buffs him, making him even stronger. So we'll see what we can do. We'll wait for the very end of this round, just to be sure. Okay, buy that. Buy that. Ooh, and we're very close. Okay, but either way, we will... Come on, buff him. Okay, good. Sell. And then play this guy. Alright, now let's see. We have the alchemist here, but will he pass on? This is the thing we're looking for. So, oh, crew remaining, 19 out of 21. Is that so? Alright. So we did only play a dart monkey and... Okay, so the alchemist gets removed anyway. You can't cheat the system. As much as I would have liked to, you can't. So, we will now place Etienne there, and we'll just deal with Etienne for now. Okay, so that's a good point. Can't cheat the system. Ninja Kiwi knows. I wonder if, like... Because if I did place this free dart monkey and then immediately sell it, that's kind of just rude if they take it off me then. You know? Like, if I legitimately misplayed. That seems rather annoying. But, I suppose. So, what should we go with to get through 90 rounds? And I believe double HP Moabs, yes. So, we're going to have to work twice as hard here. Especially because we also have around 90. Although I'm not too fussed about that part. So, do we go with another free dart monkey? Do I think a dart monkey alone can solo till round 90? With Etienne as my hero? Maybe. I definitely think a Archmage could. But I was kind of hoping to save that guy maybe for Bazaar. What else could solo for a really long time? Tack Shooter on Tack Zone? Tack Zone can't shoot leads though. We need something that can take out leads. So that... Maybe I just have 2 bomb shooters? 2 cluster bombs? Or recursive clusters? I could do it. Maybe one on Balloon Crush? Ooh, Balloon Crush would be nice. What does this do again? Do massive damage and can stun Moab class balloons, but this can't. Yeah, okay. So, interesting. could go for a Sky Shredder. Sky Shredder on this map can definitely wipe out everything. But I'm just wondering if it's the good idea. Admittedly, we do have a lot of resources to spare. We only used one Dart Monkey, and we only used one Dart Monkey and an Alchemist. The Alchemist was pretty much purely a test. So theoretically, if we were able to choose 20 monkeys to take, as well as a permanent Etienne, that's roughly 4 monkeys per map. So I'm trying to think of what 4 monkeys I'd like to use on Bazaar. Probably a tack shooter to get tack zone in the middle. Maybe a couple recursive clusters on the outside of that wouldn't be too bad. And then maybe a Crossbowmaster at some point too. So, what else? What other map was there? I don't quite remember. Wow, you just missed that yellow balloon entirely. I think we do go for an Archmage here. So we will go Wall of Fire, because camo detection will be covered by Etienne. And then we'll start getting an Archmage up. And then we'll try and hold off with just those two for this entire round, up till round 90. Every single one of my BTD6 instincts is telling me to place my free Dart Monkey right now. But he's just gonna get thrown off the ship the second the Odyssey is finished. Oh, actually, you know, a good way to think about this is, so you're on an Odyssey, on the boat, all of your monkeys are on the boat, and you're going to each island to wipe out the balloon threat. So essentially, if you really want to make sure the balloon threat is wiped out, you gotta leave your monkeys behind. So I'm thinking that my monkeys are still on that 4 circles map, holding off wave 1 till 80 constantly. Admittedly, it does seem very painful, but they're doing their job. They're working hard, they're kicking ass. And Etienne is just like leaving 9 drones behind, which kind of depletes all of his levels, but then he can come back here and help out, make some new drones, you know? So it all makes sense in the end, really. You just gotta abandon your crewmates. Well, not abandon, but you have to... No, there's a difference between trusting your crewmates to deal with the job and abandoning them. So we trust our crewmates. We trust our single Dart Monkey. Admittedly, we did abandon the Alchemist at the last second, but still, that was a test to see if perhaps he could hop back on the Odyssey and survive. Sadly, he could not. But it was worth it for science. So that makes me wonder, like, is there any possibility of getting a monkey back? So, like, if I placed a Dart Monkey right now and then sold it quickly, would I be given it back because it seemed like an accident? Or is it because that I had the Alchemist for, like, 60 waves that they were just like, yeah, that Alchemist definitely did work, you know? Maybe it's something to do with pop count. So, because my Alchemist got a certain amount of pops, he wasn't able to come back. Or because he got pops at all, maybe. These are questions we will have to ask and ponder and test out later. Because for the moment, I don't want to lose. I'm slowly trying to understand the targeting priority of Divide and Conquer. It seems like at first they target the same thing, but then they switch it up. As if yellow is targeting perhaps strong, and blue is targeting first. At least that's what I'm seeing. Because yellow is always hanging back, while blue is always up the front. At least this is what I've noticed. So I think maybe each drone is given a different targeting priority from the base set of targeting priorities, like first, strong, close, last, etc. So, maybe that's what Divide and Conquer is. Zone defense, on the other hand, I have no idea. But I do think it is beneficial for them both to be targeting the same thing. Because their darts do have quite a good pierce on them, so I do believe it is worth it to have them both shooting down the same lane. Okay, can we get Arcane Spike before wave 40? I don't know if we can, but we do have Etienne's first ability, which is quite a lot of added DPS anyway. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. But I think we will. I think we'll easily get 1,000 on wave 39. Come on. Surely. There we go. Okay. So I think we're good. We're definitely set up to get the Archmage. Okay, just in case, we'll get 4 more. There we go. Okay. I was just testing, because it is double HP Moabs. I'm just making sure we're getting the job done. Right, but now we shouldn't have any problems till maybe 60? I'd like to think. So we'll see how we do until then. Okay, yeah, I think I do know how this targeting system works now, because on first they're both blue. On Divide and Conquer, one of them's on blue and the other one's on yellow, which makes me think yellow means strong. Do we have zone defense yet? No, we don't. Okay, so yeah, so I feel like yellow means strong, blue means first, and then we'll figure out what the green and red ones mean later. Maybe strong, not strong, maybe close and last. We'll see, we'll see. Because I feel like Divide and Conquer would, at the end, when you have all 4 drones, give one regular targeting priority, first, last, close or strong, to each drone. So that the Divide and Conquer thing is that they all target different types of balloons. Use the ability again just to make sure. Admittedly, the ability does have a pretty slow cooldown, so we won't be able to get out for the second mob until it's a bit later, but I think our Archmage can handle it. Oh yeah, easily. So I did talk about this in length in my update 20 video, so you can have a look at that if you want to get a lot more detail, but essentially Etienne has an upgrade that just gives everything camo detection, and so towers that previously had cross paths in order to get camo detection, like the bottom path for Archmage, are now no longer needed, and you can go for something that gives you more damage, like Wall of Fire. And also in that vein, you can just go for towers that are pure damage explosive-wise, like the cannon or the mortar, and then just place Etienne, and you'll know that eventually, like, I think, what is it, level 8? Then he'll just get camo detection anyway? Yeah. So, essentially, you can just go for raw damage in certain towers, and then you know you'll get camo detection later on. If you're not worried about the village buff for beating every type of balloon, this can be quite beneficial to you. Alright, and here is our Archmage. Bang. So hopefully, the Archmage can solo with Etienne, well, can duo with Etienne until round 90. And then we'll just spam all of our abilities and hope to God we beat the DDTs. Okay, our green drone here, I think, is appearing to attack last. Because he's not over here, so it's not signifying close. So I think green is last, blue is first, and yellow is strong. So yellow's sticking to the Moabs, so I think that's proved true. Green is always in this position, so it's making me think that so long as there's a constant supply of balloons, that he will be attacking the last lot of them. So once they run out, he should start following these guys to attacking first. Yep. Once there's no more balloons entering the range, he suddenly shows up over here. Okay. So then I believe red is left with close, then. Okay. So at least we managed to figure out the new system, but zone defense, I'm not quite sure what that means. I just figured divide and conquer. Oh, okay, so divide and conquer has 2 set to strong, 1 set to first, whereas zone defense has 1 set to strong, 1 set to first, and 1 set to last. So maybe zone defense is just to ensure that everybody has a task to be removing a different type of balloon at one time, and divide and conquer is just separating the strong from the first, which is honestly a really good targeting priority, because when you're dealing with snipers. But yeah, as I was saying, for snipers, first and strong are both good targeting priorities. Like, admittedly, first is often thought of as worse than strong for sniper, but if you do have a sniper that's shooting rapidly and they're on cleanup detail, that's when first can come in quite handy. So, I do think divide and conquer is pretty good if it's just splitting your drones up between first and strong, and zone defense having 1 on each, as far as I'm aware, seems pretty good as well. So it's actually quite nice that for Etienne you can sort of, like, unlike the engineer, you can sort of prioritize each individual added drone rather than just all of your sentries attacking whatever your main engineer is attacking as a priority. Okay, that seemed a little strange. It looked as though the first drone was stuck over here and shooting like cross map, like over to this. But maybe it was just a glitch. I think I'm overthinking it. Alright, I'll call this in, just because well, I am a little afraid of ceramics at this point, because Archmage is alright with ceramics, and so is Etienne, but just to be sure. Just to be sure. Maybe even this group of BFBs. Yeah, we'll use it now. Just get that extra damage in. 5 more drones. Very lovely. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, we handled it. And by delaying the last Moab, we got a little bit more on our cooldown time back. Now, can we handle these cerams? We seem able. Or do we? We seem able, yes. Might just take one of these for the next lot. I do want to accelerate the upgrades though. Just in case, just in case. Damn, look at that range! It's insane. It used to start out like tiny. Holy crap. I get a feeling Etienne's quite OP at the moment. Obviously I'm not the best person to judge that, but like, damn. Like, whoa, you know? This range, with an ability that also has infinite range that just launches missiles like it's a helicopter, and then adding 5 more drones onto your already 3-stack, potentially 4-stack. That's just insane, at least in my mind. And then the further upgrades, more damage. Like we need that. Okay. Doing well so far. I do like the fact that this guy's on last. Always constantly messing up the BFBs early. That's very nice. I think I enjoy zone defense over divide and conquer and first priorities. But yes, essentially we're trying to get through the first few maps without expending many towers. So the first map we got through with using only 2. The second map, this one, we're trying to get through with only 1 plus our hero, which is going well so far. We'll wait for the Archmage to start attacking before we launch Big Boy Mama Drone UAV. Okay. We want it to help pop the ceramics as well if possible, so we'll activate it right as the Oh my god pops. Come on. ignites him now. So then it helps with cleanup duty. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So we only have to face one round of DDTs, which is very, very nice. Because I don't know what the heck we'd do if we had to verse up till 100. That's what I originally thought extreme mode was when I first heard about it. Like, when I first read the update patch, I thought extreme mode, besides the fact that you can't get your towers back, I thought it was going to be a shorter Odyssey with less towers, you can't get them back in between rounds, and maybe they'd throw something like Chimps mode at you. Or impoppable difficulty. You know, just like for every single one of them, I thought it was going to be just, you can either do the regular Odyssey or you can do Extreme Odyssey. But no, it seems like either they're alternating or Extreme Odysseys will just pop up every now and then. The only issue I have with Extreme Odysseys at this point is that there's no extra reward for completing it, you know? It's just the same reward. Okay, so maybe popping an ability here. Just for now. Admittedly, the levels that are past round 80 are much more difficult than every round before it. Maybe 78's an exception, but still. Okay, so we might just push to deal more damage with our lovely drones. I like how it says drone damage increase, as if there was anything else to increase the damage of. Like, I know there's this, technically, but still. It's like, oh yeah, Etienne attacks by himself as well. No, he doesn't. Okay, not bad. We'll try and wait out this level. And then see if we can max out Etienne. 8,000's pretty good. 8,000's pretty good. We take that. Let's see how well all our drones do. I think maybe zone defense is just prioritizing that everything within the zone of Etienne is being attacked. Hence why everybody's given a separate role, and it doesn't seem like there's a red targeting priority of, like, close, which I originally thought there was, but I guess there isn't. Okay, so let's get this. So, level 20 Etienne. The original UAV becomes permanent, which is quite lovely, but to be honest, when you see the damage it does to DDTs, utter trash, even with his ability activated. The drones, however, very good on their own. Admittedly, it's hard to see that because it's double HP Moabs, but still, they're doing quite a lot of damage just for shooting darts. Alright, I think I feel quite confident now. Now that we've maxed out our two towers. Our Etienne and our Archmage. Alright, so this is what the buffed UAV looks like. Shoots out blue rockets, or bluish-green rockets instead. Or rather, green rockets with a blue trail, and it deals much more damage, and then it just goes back to shooting regular rockets. So admittedly, it supposedly does a lot more damage, but I think there might be a glitch at this point where these aren't treated as explosives, because when I was testing Etienne against DDTs, he seemed to do nothing. This in particular. This did like no damage at all to DDTs, and that's why I'm frightened, at least for the moment. Okay, there's a purple targeting option. Is that close? Is that meant to be the close targeting option? I think maybe it is. Okay. So it wasn't red, it was purple. But yes, so I'm quite afraid of using this guy against the DDTs. Well, not afraid, because I have the other ability, the drones, which... Wait, can they? They can't pop leads, can they? Okay, that might actually be a problem. So the DDT is going to heavily rely on the Dark Magician, or my Archmage, and this ability, essentially. Admittedly though, it's only 3 DDTs. Double the health, but 3 DDTs. I'm sure that the two of them can handle it. Okay, we'll just speed it up. Much better. Okay. Admittedly, fortified balloons are pushing quite far, but they've just ran out of them. Well, at least for the fortified mobs. Let's... Yeah, the drones will be useless against DDTs anyway, so it's fine to use them now. We just needed this ability back, which we already have. Okay, so let's see now how we do against DDTs. So we'll still... Okay, activate the ability. There we go. Alright. Not bad. Used only one tower that time to try and conserve as much as we can. Wait, 18. Yeah, okay, good. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. It's fine. I thought maybe before it didn't go down. But we're all good. What have we got now? Alright, this boat is going to lead us to victory. Because we can give it both camo detection and lead popping power, which is exactly what we need. At least until we can get our good old Etienne up to the rank he needs to be. For now though. Grape shot. And what is it called? Hot shots? Hot shot? Hot shots? It's one of the two. Okay, admittedly we are going to miss the first lead. But that's alright. Or the first two. That's alright though, because we have these hot spiky piles. Thanks to good old monkey knowledge. I can't imagine doing this without monkey knowledge. It'd be insane. It's alright, our dart monkey has that covered. And once we get hot shots and crow's nest, we can think about removing the guard tower and putting Etienne up there. Now admittedly you might be thinking Etienne has such a massive range, why on earth do you need to remove the guard tower? Well, it's not about just being able to hit this area, it's about placing him here so that he can hit this area as opposed to this area, you know? Like, he'll still be able to reach up here even if I place him down here. I'll give you that, but it's so that I can sort of push him up further to push his sides out a bit more. Just so he gets a little bit more range to the left and right rather than just the up and down. Okay, crow's nest, done. So he can now pop camo leads. We can now focus on the guard tower. Gone. Alright. Etienne time. Place him a little bit to the side actually. Just so we can fit in a bomb shooter. Now, the only thing is, what's our main power going to be here? Probably our dart monkey. In all honesty. A dart monkey, if we can get him to Crossbowmaster, he has already proven his worth with an alchemist. We have to remember that, with an alchemist. So, we have to think now, is a cannon ship plus a recursive cluster equivalent to the damage that an alchemist would have provided our dart monkey? I can't say for sure, but I like to think so. Okay. Crit shots now available, very nice. Slap our cannon down. The only thing I'm worried about is if perhaps there's a glitch. Well, I'm not saying that there is, but if there's a glitch about restarting a level, like I've done with this one a few times now. Actually, you know what, I'll edit it out. I've only tried this once and it's working great. I just wonder if there might be a... Admittedly, I don't know anything at this point, so I don't want to make any accusations, but I wonder if there's any sort of glitch with restarting levels where it takes away all of the towers you've placed, rather than all the towers you've placed on the final run, where it's actually worked, you know? I imagine since my first theory about selling towers and then getting them back for the Odyssey is false, then they've also tested that out, and made sure that we should get all our towers used properly. Okay. Because I feel like Recursive Cluster is going to deal massive amounts of damage. Absolutely, well, with bigger bombs. Massive amounts of damage. So I think our Crossbowmaster will be fine handling the later rounds. I'm just worried for now, with earlier rounds like round 40. We are going to have to use our drone squad immediately, because it does take a little while to actually get out there. Okay, big bombs. Big bombs, big money. Big women. Big men. Ooh. Big everything else in between. Big aliens. Ooh, big aliens. Big monkeys. Big monkeys. Big wins. That's what I was thinking. Alright. There we go. There's the upgrade we want. All monkeys gain camo detection. And then we get to see a little fun little drone flying around the map in circles. Maybe not that way. This way. Yeah. You know what? I wish I could switch up my jukebox options now, because usually I don't play for like a long time consistently, but now that I am, I kind of get the feeling that this song is actually quite annoying. Which is sad because I paid for it with trophies, but you know. I'll be able to switch things up. Alright. Here it comes. Beat 'em up. Come on, come on. There you go. Yeah, the only reason I was worried was because it's alternate balloons around. And that is scary. Okay, but Crossbowmaster should be good. With my monkey knowledge, I could technically place another one over here. I'm just trying to figure out if that's worth it or not. Is that a waste? I'm starting to think that maybe it's not a waste because of Bazaar. Bazaar's gonna be... I don't know why Bazaar's so difficult, but for me personally, it's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I don't know why. Now, do we use a plane on this map? Or do we save both of them, one for Bazaar and one for the final map? I think we can use one here safely. So we'll place it down. Straight up. Sharper darts, because you can already see camo. Wait, can we get him? Oh, we could just use Wing Monkey. You know what, we will. Considering it's a monkey knowledge upgrade, I'm going to assume that it is one of the best targeting options. Okay, so this is the amount of monkeys I was expected to use on average per map. So there's 5 maps, 20 monkeys total. Divide by 5, 4 monkeys per map. Plus Etienne, which is the 21st. So, 1 monkey permanently on every map, and then all the other monkeys optional. Alright, but how are we doing? We seem to be doing alright. Everybody's got camo detect now, even the ones that don't need it. Alright, I guess we're just waiting on Crossbowmaster now. It's always antsy playing alternate balloons rounds though, you never know what to expect. Oh, that's a big boy. We need to take that down. Okay, okay. Admittedly, I was not paying attention there. I was expecting it to come in around 60 like an idiot. But we seem to be good. Phew, okay. Doing alright. We have our abilities as backup. By the way, just in case, like, if for any reason you're unsure of whether you'll get through a round or not, always have your left hand or right hand, whichever is not your dominant hand, on your keys for ability using. Just so that you don't have to move your mouse down, because this game has a habit of making you lose track of where your mouse is if you have a lot on the screen and a lot of projectiles flying around. So always have your mouse on your fingers that you're not using on your mouse on your 1, 2, 3, all the way up till 0, I think. Maybe even the minus and the plus. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, Crossbowmaster's up, so I'm feeling pretty confident. We'll get pirate monkeys. Monkey pirates. Very nice. And now we'll go for our Sky Shredder. I feel like I made a big mistake on the first map, placing that alchemist. Like, I feel like Crossbowmaster could have soloed without. And I feel like I'll need an alchemist, or an alchemist would have been handy on the next map, on Bazaar. But who knows, we'll see. Because I'm thinking of using Tack Zone for that map, and if I have Tack Zone that can't pop leads or camos, oh, can pop camos, but can't pop leads, that might be a bit of an issue. I guess that's what my remaining cannon will be for. And my Sky Shredder for that map. In all honesty, I've been overestimating a lot of maps. Like, I've been overestimating the difficulty of this map, and I think I've placed maybe 1 or 2 too many towers. Because in all honesty, I was expecting to use a Sky Shredder here because the range of these towers wouldn't be enough, but clearly they're destroying. So I feel like I didn't have to place the one of these 3 perhaps, and the others would have covered it. But I don't know. It's all about resource management, and I say we got a good amount of resources left for the last couple maps anyway, so we're not doing badly. I just feel like we could be doing better. Go for a Pirate Lord? Why not? Pirate Lords are quite nice, aren't they? We got 1 BFB. Not really many others, so it's really useless to use it now. Yep. Throw some more substantial BFBs at me, and I'll consider it. Okay, there we go. Bang. That's much more lovely. And man, that recharges quick. Honestly, I could just spam this. Spam this, get money. Give me that. Easy cash. Easy cash. Cash money. Okay, and the ability's back already. After what? 1 Moab was launched? Okay. No band-aids here, thanks. In all honesty, if we didn't pop these guys quickly, we could probably just solo a lot of these rounds using this alone. Okay, we will be using an ability here. I think we're good. If we can get through these rounds, we can get through 80. Admittedly, there is a oh my god at the end of this round, but it's no match for us. Now the banded one on wave 80, however, might be another story. Can we get anything else? Not really. Easy grab. Alright, last one. Wait, it's not banded? Oh no, there's just multiple, right? Really? Yeah, I was gonna say there is multiple. Okay, good. Can I hook those? Oh, I can! Jeez. Alright, well this was easy. Done deal. Alright. Bazaar. Oh boy. 14. 14 left. So what do we got? New plan. Etienne down here. How can we do this differently? We could use another boat. I'm scared to, though. How can I beat this level? Honestly, I'm not sure I will. But we can give it a shot. Two dart monkeys. One here. One here. This one gets upgraded first. And then we take it from there. Surely we can't mess this up a third time, am I right? Surely not. If we... Because here's what I'm thinking. Now that Etienne's in this position, the drones get a lot longer time to wail on the Moab, right? Then we're going to need something to clean it up. So I'm thinking bomb shooter. So... bomb shooter here? Perhaps? There we go. So now we're prepared for leads in a couple rounds. And hopefully we'll have cleanup crew for the remainder of the Moab. I feel like with this map, it's not incredibly difficult, hence why it's only a, intermediate map. I feel like it should be advanced or even hard, but essentially it gets you to understand the difference in which round takes more value. So for example, putting my bomb shooter here instead of on the opposite side is more valuable because if I put it on the opposite side, the leads would pop last, and then all the faster balloons inside would actually just zip past and win. Same with the first Moab. Putting most of my towers down at the bottom right ensures the Moab dies early, and then the last few towers are just cleanup. But, admittedly, we do have to work on both sides. However, this gives us time to stall until then. Until we have enough money to work on both sides. Okay, there's our recursive cluster. Very good tower. Now... is hotshot still a good idea? Or rather, tack shooter in the middle? I'm thinking monkey ace in all honesty. Monkey ace, 2 at the bottom so that it can center. And then just go all the top. Just like last time. Except we didn't go all the top, we went almost all of the top. But yeah, I think that's a good plan. Definitely feels like a better plan than the last time. I mean, the last time I played this map, of course. Haha. Because I'd never take multiple tries on one level. I'm just too good for that. Alright. This fighter plane is telling me that this Moab is screwed, which is good news. As for everything else, though. It's all a bit up in the air. There should be rainbow... regrow rainbows at the end of this. Okay, so once those are gone, drones, Do your job. Clean up. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's upgrade our second dart monkey, because things are starting to slip up where he is. It's not your fault, but set you on last as well, because you get way more damage in aiming just there, rather than switching to aim up here. And I presume the same will be the case when he's aiming here. So I'll switch you to last as well. Alright. Now, we need to work on Operation Dartstorm, just for the extra damage for everything. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I think we go for this Crossbowmaster first. No. Yes. Maybe? Yes. We go for this Crossbowmaster first. And then see where that takes us. Let's just see though. In all honesty, I don't think I'll use attack shooter next round, next map anyway, or the last map, because most of it's water, and there's not amazing spots for all the attacks. So I might use both of them here. Come on. Okay, good. Make them as like little eyeballs, and the bridge is a massive open mouth. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So, I suppose we want to get them popping. Maybe we should have these two as blade maelstroms. That's an interesting idea. Or maybe have this one hot shots, or ring of fire rather, so that it can pop leads over here before they reach the main lead popper. And then this one can be our blade maelstrom for ceramic cleanup if they get too far. Like now. Let's go extra tax as well. Okay, we're not doing bad. I certainly wouldn't say we're doing well. But we're definitely not doing bad. That's for sure. Man, this is gonna be so difficult on the later waves if I don't start getting a 5th tier soon. Like, honestly, this is gonna be painful. Doesn't look so bad for now. But damn, if you think you can beat level 78 with this, think again. Admittedly, a Sky Shredder would solve pretty much every single one of my problems, but we won't be able to save up for that in time. And that's a fact. Although we do have this now, which is very lovely. Like, just look at that. Makes things so much nicer on us. Just love it. Anyway. We almost lost. Okay, this side definitely needs an upgrade, but I was thinking that upgrade would be the 5th tier, in all honesty. Okay. It just seems that on every odd-numbered wave, we might have to activate an ability. At least until we get Crossbowmaster. Because this side can handle itself quite nicely. But this side's a bit flimsy. 59 is camo leads, which means this guy will pop everything first. Unless, of course, I play this. So I'm gonna play this. Not now. Wait. Give it some time. There we go. Alright, first, BFB. Spawn in all the drones. Make sure all the damage is there. Perfect. Okay. Now, we may have to Blade Maelstrom on this one. Yes, I do think so. Oh, but I don't think it's enough. I think we've lost. No. Yes. No. We have not lost. Which is a great sign, and we're going to get Crossbowmaster just in time for 63. Oof. We are lucky. We are very lucky. Wait, will we? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get Crossbowmaster in time. Oh. Nope, not having any of that. There we go. That should handle... Never mind. Alright. Let's see if we can handle wave 63, shall we? I'm glad I paused the game. Okay. Doing well so far. And now Blade Maelstrom, because obviously we'll need that, right? Who would have thought we didn't need Blade Maelstrom? That's just ridiculous. Alright, and now there's the second wave, in which we'll play the drones card, which don't actually do anything, so we'll play this quickly. Oh, they're all explosive resistant. Alright. Admittedly, I hate doing this because I'm rich, but I want to stay that way. But maybe we need a third Dart Monkey? Okay, this is absolutely pushing it. But I think that might be good enough. Okay. It's not bad. Oh, the ability's still going from last time. Okay, that was awfully kind, but you stopped right as the ceramics showed up. Okay. I see. So that ability is only useful once the ceramics actually show up. Okay, and it did get a little bit of damage on this one, which is very nice for us. So now... Oh, we just win. Wait, what? That's pathetic. We didn't even need to use abilities. I mean, a lot. We didn't need to use a lot of abilities. Okay, but that shows how weak we actually are. So we do need to step up our game in some regards. For now, though, I think we'll be fine. Maybe we can go for a Sky Shredder here? Maybe? If we can, we've won. Then again, I also thought single Crossbowmaster in an awkward spot would be able to deal with 63. So you know. Okay. We could buy Super Maelstrom, which is decent, but funnily enough, not good enough. See, I really regret using a bomb tower on the last one, because I'd love to have another one over here. That's the only problem. Well, it's not the only problem, but it's one of my potential problems. And the fact that I used the drone ability when they were all down here and couldn't actually attack this upper path. That was a dumb by me. I should really use it like time snack now. So drones only work on even numbered rounds, Blade Maelstrom works on either, and this works on either as well. Good to keep that in mind. Man, the recursive cluster is just way too good. Alright, we're gonna get a second Crossbowmaster. You can only do this thanks to monkey knowledge, so I apologize for not showing you guys how to do it without. But this is batshit crazy. Like, honestly, this entire challenge is insane and I love it. But the only actual challenging part about Bazaar Round 85 Hard Standard is the fact that it's on the map Bazaar. I hate this map with a passion, and so do all my friends. And so do my friends of my friends, and their cousins. And their friendly neighborhood hobos. The friendly neighborhood hobos haven't even played BTD6 and they hate Bazaar. Alright. Come on, plane. Make short work of all of this. This is an entirely useful upgrade. If I had more dart monkeys. But for now, I'm stuck with what I have. And to be honest, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I do think that I can beat the final map with just these. I think it's entirely possible. In fact, I think it is very possible. Let me use it again. Just because I can. Ooh. Almost missed that one. Alright. Then we'll use the drone squad and potentially another Blade Maelstrom to deal with the next wave of ceramics. Okay. I'm going to preemptively send them now. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Blade Maelstrom. Okay. We're in the clear. Now, just to let you guys know, because I did do this with a $10,000 cash injection, essentially. I'm going to try not to spend any more money to finish off the rest of the game. And I know that technically doesn't prove that I could do without the $10,000, but I do kind of feel bad about doing that because not everybody will have enough money to be able to do that. Or at least not enough monkey money. I've never spent a cent on this game, except for the fact that I bought it. And I plan on keeping it that way, because that's what games should be. One purchase. Everything else optional. That was a waste. But that's fine. We got this. Okay, okay. To be quite honest, you're doing nothing. Get out of here. Activate the ability, goes over into the second round, that's good. So the final round is going to come from up here. I need to keep that in mind. Maybe I could have gotten a Sky Shredder. Maybe. Pop out the drones of death. There they go. Blade Maelstrom. Oh no, we might not have the ability back in time, but it's fine, because we're too good. We're just too good. Alright. Let's Keep it going. See how much cash we can save up before the end. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. Just biding our time to get the ability back. That's really handy. Get the drone squad. This will be the last round we'll be able to use it anyway. At least last round where it'll be really effective. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Try and prolong using abilities for as long as you can. Yeah, yeah. Alright, perfect. Now I just use this. And absolutely slaughter. $45,000 saved up in the end. We could almost get an Inferno ring. In fact, maybe we should. We will. Whew, okay. We good, we good. Alright, I am confident in our ability to beat this last map with the 7 towers we have remaining. Let's go. Alright. What? Did I just break the game? I might have just broken the game. I saw the word upgrades and I clicked it because I didn't know what the button does. Did I just break the game? Alright, that's my bad. Oh! Oh! Okay. Never mind. We good, we good, we good. Is there anything special about this? Nope. It's just hard. Okay. Easy enough. So I'm thinking, because we don't need to get camo detection, at least not immediately, maybe I'll go for a 2-2? A 2-2-0? What do you call him? Edward Kenway? You get a 2-2-0 Edward Kenway? Just because it can pop leads on its own, and then the camo detection's already covered. If you didn't know, by the way, 2-2-0 on a pirate is actually really good. Like, I didn't think it was really good, so I always went 0-2-2, but 2-2-0 is actually dope. At least now. I always went 0-2-2 so that it could pop camos and leads. But now that I've got Etienne, I can disregard that completely. And go for hot shots and more damage. Is it weird that in all honestly, I think that's the right word. Man, I'm tired. I'd much prefer this map to Bazaar. I'd prefer an entire map made out of water, where there's a straight line running right through it. I forget what the map's called, but the straight line runs upwards, and you have to break the dam for $5,000 to actually get that map. But nevertheless, I'd much prefer that to Bazaar any day. Bazaar is such a terrible map. I think it belongs in at least advanced, if not hard. But damn, son, that is an absolute trash map to play on. I'm not saying it looks like crap. I'm just saying that I suck at it. Just look at this guy. He's pretty much carrying. What are you doing, Edian? Nothing. Alright. In the meantime, we will set up lovely submarine. Top path. We're gonna get submergent support and deletion of balloons. I like to call it that because that's what I think of it every time I see it. So we know that our pirate ship can pretty much handle the rest of the waves from now on. Because Camo is no longer a threat. Especially once he gets to his rightful place. And then everything else isn't going to be a threat either. We're going to win this, we're going to win this, and we're going to win this. Boom, ding, bing. But yeah, honestly, I do love this new extreme mode. Although it hasn't left a good feeling in my stomach because of Bazaar. But I imagine future extreme modes are going to be quite fun and hectic, because you're going to have to look at the maps in advance and decide exactly which ones are going to screw you over hard. Like, I knew for a fact that Bazaar would be the hardest map for me. I just knew it. Like, regardless of it just being standard, I knew that it was going to be one of the hardest maps for me to complete. And so I prepped to have these guys pretty much be my backbone for the last map, so that I could waste everything else that I had saved up on Bazaar. And in all honesty, god damn it, in all honesty, it worked really well for me. Like, insanely well. Because I've still got 3 more subs, so there's a potential for a sub commander, and I have a potential. Excuse me. I have a potential for a destroyer or a pirate lord. Either way, we've got this one in the bag. Alright. Actually, why would I even clear that? We don't need it. Oh, I guess for range purposes. Alright, so we'll get a sub here. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And yeah, just prepare for absolute torment, balloons. You're gonna get it. Look at that. Subs are carrying. Not even the boat gets a shot. How good are subs? Here's your answer. 2 of them can fend off wave 36 perfectly. And that's just insane to me, to be honest. And I don't know if you guys have known this, but I found this out recently. The upgrades for twin guns has changed to now enhance ballistic missile and plutonium reactor. Just so this isn't the only good upgrade path. So essentially, they made this enhance this path if you decided to go the rest of the way here, and it also enhances this path if you decided to go the rest of the way here, because everybody knows the best upgrade on a sub is advanced intel. It's almost comparable to all monkeys gain camo detection. It's insanely good. And so to make sure that people didn't, you know, entirely just always put points into this one and leave one of these 2 out, they've upgraded it so that they have more synergy with each other. So you decide to mix things up a bit. Give other things a try, so to speak. Or at least that's what I think they've done. For the reason they've done it for. Could be wrong, could be completely and utterly wrong, but that's what I think's happening. Alright, we're gonna try and save up for a sub commander here. Because I plan on putting, or littering other subs around him. And giving them pretty much the exact same upgrades. Okay. Decent. Now, cannon ship or destroyer? These are the questions one must ask themselves. Okay, they did get quite a bit far there, but nothing 4 more drones can't handle. Oh, there's something about this submarine in particular that just, I don't know, it's just so satisfying. Just the fact that it just ticks over and obliterates balloons. Just, something about it. I don't know what it is, but it might honestly be my favourite tower in the game. Just because of how satisfying it is. It's not the best tower in the game, but might honestly be my favourite. Alright, let's get this sub-commander, shall we? Activate the drones because I can't see what's happening and it might be a threat. You know what? That was actually pretty good timing. Damn. Alright. Sub-commander adds extra pierce and damage to commander and all subs in its radius. So, you know what we're gonna be doing. That's right. More subs. Come on, there we go. And don't worry, I will make one of these the middle path crossover to drop bombs on it, so to speak. Damn though, look at that. The new strength of these guys. They couldn't handle ceramics in like spaced out groups, let alone all clustered together like that, and they just shredded them like they were nothing. This is perfect. Get that, and then we've only got 2 more towers to place. Alright, so this will be our barbed darts middle path crossover. Heated tip darts, very nice. Just in case we need to pop any leads, I guess. Admittedly, I'd trust the pirate more to do that, but either way. Okay, come on, a little bit more. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Alright, in all honesty, I think why do I keep saying that? I keep messing it up. I think we've got this in the bag. Just in case we don't, though, I will place my last tower. Alright, if we don't win with this setup, I don't know what we'll win with. Also, these are annoying me. Nah, that's much better. Alright. You know it's a good sign when you're on wave 62, and none of the balloons have made it to the second bend yet. Oh, actually, that's a lie, isn't it? We used some road spikes on like round 6 or something. I don't remember what round it was, but we definitely let like a blue balloon through or something. Oh well. We're still kicking some ass. Alright. Shredded cheese, my guy. Shredded cheese. Alright, let's go destroyer for you, cannon ship for you. Mix things up a bit, you know? Oh, I should have upgraded the rest of my sub. Oh, well, we'll get to that. I no longer see a way that we can lose this. Unless, of course, I sold everything. That's pretty much the only way. Alright, now it's literally just the odds and ends. I've got everything that I want. My sub-commander and my powerful subs at the back, as well as my powerful sub at the front, as well as my powerful boat at the front, as well as my powerful boat at the back, as well as my powerful hero, and everything that's attached to all of those things. So now that we've established that I've got a powerful setup here, yeah, we just win. Like, what beats power? Not a lot. Not a lot. Except more power, but you know, not a lot. Bang. Bigger sales. Honestly though, BFBs aren't getting past here. Think about that. And the sub-commander's stealing all the kills. Well, admittedly, so is Kavana. Also, if you didn't know, Kavana, Pokemon. Also, my favourite Pokemon. So, there you go. A little tidbit about my life. Don't ask me why Kavana's my favourite Pokemon. I think it's because Sharpedo is really cool. Like, I feel like originally Sharpedo was my favourite Pokemon. But oh, right. Yeah, okay, so Sharpedo is my favourite Pokemon. And I was going to name my sub that, but then BTD6 told me off for inappropriate text. So I was kind of disappointed, but I guess it's fair. Because, you know, Sharpedo, there's the Shar part, and then there's the other part. So, fair play by Ninja Kiwi. I just think it's a bit of a shame, because that's my actual favourite Pokemon, but Kavana will do. Kavana, in spirit, is a Sharpedo. Give me one of those. Thank you. Maybe I should have just had a boat and a sub on Bazaar. Might have made it easier, and I think I would have been able to do without this guy and this guy on this map. Oh well, can't do much about it now, but these are my choices. Maybe a Mortar Monkey would have been best on Bazaar. I haven't really experimented around with what works best on Bazaar, but I imagine there are some really good strategies out there if you guys are struggling like I am. And if there's not, well, shit. I wish there was. Alright. This is the end. The final few waves, my friend. I'm not allowed to sing, am I? Oh, god damn it. I love singing. Singing... I don't know how you guys feel about singing, but in my mind, the closer I get to the original sound that the artist makes, or the song singer makes, the better I sound. Like, I don't try and go off tune or off key and do my own thing. I try and mirror match the singer, even if it's a female singer. And essentially, the closer I get, the better I feel it sounds. But, sadly, due to copyright reasons, I don't really want to sing. At least not on video, or at least not without strict permission from the songwriters themselves. Which is a shame, because I love to sing in my off time, but not like as a hobby or something. I'll just be doing something else while listening to music and singing to it. You know, I don't specifically stop my day to sing. Which, who knows? It might be a shame, but I don't think it is. All right, final few rounds are here, and we are just about done. Drop bombs on it. Try and finish off the last few waves as quick as we can. Just get her done. Could get a Pirate Lord, could get a first strike. I don't think we'll need either of them, so I'll try and get a carrier flagship instead. Boom! Death to the balloons. Alright. We are actually doing this. Okay, so this is one way of infinite potential other ways to beat the new Man, honestly, I'm just so slow today. This is one of the many ways you could beat the Extreme Mode Odyssey that has officially been released. So, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you Oh! Right, I forgot about that. We get to see the rest of our stats. Total monkey towers placed. All my monkeys... Okay, yeah, hold off on the outro just a little bit there. Yeah, okay, good. All my monkeys placed. This was my setup. I used Etienne 5 times, obviously. I don't believe in power-ups, so I didn't select any. Time taken... Yeesh. I'm gonna have to cut this video down. Lives remaining, 50, because we lost and then we got our lives back. Pop count total, damn, over 1 billion. Cash generated, whoa, really? Like, what? As in, from balloon pops as well as towers that make cash? Anyway, very lovely. Open the chest. We get our ninja monkey that we were missing. $200, 50 trophies. Absolutely beautiful. But now we're done, and we can replay the Odyssey, which is another bonus little tidbit that you can throw in, but we will not get any bonus rewards. It is just for fun or for trying out new strategies. So, let's have a look in the shop. Trophy store info. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that's just a little bit of info for you if you're new to the trophy store. Alright. Honestly, I might get this. Just to switch things up a bit. Honestly, it's just beautiful to hear. After all the upbeat music and insane techno versions of their songs. It's just nice to hear this. You know? Silent Night remix. Then again, Steampunk ZOMG and a Sci-Fi BFB. Or top hats. I think I'm gonna give them top hats. We're gonna give them top hats. Alright, but that will have to wait for another video. This has been the Extreme Mode Odyssey. Hence the flames around the portrait and the little thing that tells me it's extreme. Extreme! Yes. So, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Etienne's dope. Test him out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.